What's up, guys? As we head into 2022, many of you already know I'm looking for a new FBA product to launch. Now, my most successful products in the past have been a part of brands. If you launch a product in a brand, well, number one, you should be planning on doing brand registry anyways. So it's going to benefit you from that regard to launch more than one product in that brand. But also it makes life, well, it has the potential at least to make life easy on you because you can typically source products from the same supplier and not have to go through kind of the headache of locating new suppliers and all the extra effort that comes with that. If you can go to one reliable supplier and source profitable, high quality products from them that are complementary, and this isn't necessarily a guarantee, but it is in more cases than not a common theme that if you're buying a product that you would say is in a specific product niche from one supplier, that supplier typically, generally speaking, is manufacturing products also in that category, that niche. So it can make things very easy on you if you establish a good relationship, good rapport, and you already know they've got good products from the first one you sourced from them. Talk to them again and see what else they've got to offer and see if you can, build out whatever product you launched initially into a brand. So that's what we're going to be looking to do today. We're going to use Alibaba's Elite Partner event as our guide, and we're going to take a look at one of their suppliers and see if we have brand potential. We're going to look through their catalog and see what we can do, see what we can find out, and then we're going to see if we can project profitability selling these online. So let's get started. So my search typically begins at Alibaba.com. It's especially useful when they're running their elite partner events, which they're running one right now because they pre-vet the suppliers that are featured in the event. And these are some of the best suppliers. So when I'm looking to source something, or if I just kind of have an open mind and want to see what is being featured right now, this is a great place to start. So we're going to take a look. I'll zoom in a little bit here too and see what is going on. By the way, they have like live streams going on throughout the event. So right now you can kind of see a preview of what's coming up and what's going on right now. It looks like they're doing some skincare lines and ads for the skincare products. But anyways, let's go back to the Elite Partner event here. And you can see they have various suppliers featured and some of their best-selling, most popular products. So there's actually one that I pre-vetted that we're going to take a look at in this video, and that is going to be Scenta. Now, I'm going to speak to my experience really quickly selling scented products on Amazon in the past. I actually, without giving up the product, sold something, sold products that were scented. The whole product line was scented, and the main variation between them was the scent. And I was extremely fortunate in that, they smelled really good. They provided other functionality than just the smell. But some people would purchase them and not use them the way they were intended to be used just because of how they smelled, because they smelled that good. So that is about as good of a projection that you could hope for when you're launching a product with a scent. You know what I mean? And Scenta is one of the industry leaders in products that are meant to smell good. Okay, so we're going to take a look at some of the various products that they offer. But one of the things you should know right up front is that they have a global audience. And by the way, these profiles that they do on Alibaba, you can kind of go through and learn about the company. So I've already taken a look ahead of time, but they're basically, rated a 5 out of 5. They've done over almost $3 million in transactions on record through Alibaba. Almost 100 to 200 employees established in 2015, etc. They've really proven themselves to be one of the best in this area. Now, when it comes to selling products on a website like Amazon, I don't like to go in with a preconceived notion about what I'm going to sell. So what I'm thinking we do in this video, take a look at their catalog and kind of, if something looks like it maybe has potential, we'll learn a little bit more about it here. Then we'll go take a look at Amazon and see what else we can learn as far as projections of sales velocity, what are our competition doing? You know what I mean? The people who are already selling similar products, how many products are they moving a month? What kind of revenue are they doing, etc. So we'll take a look at that. One last thing though, I noticed that they had worked with big brands like Watson's, and as far as scent goes, they're providing the scents for some of the Watson's product lines as well. So that's always a good thing to note as well, because anytime you're in this space, like I said, you're gonna have competition that sells scented products that don't smell good, right? And initially that may not matter, but over time, when the years start to go by and you start to have those customer reviews stacking up, the cream is always going to rise to the top. And that was one of the advantages that I had with the product line that I'm referring to that all had a scent, because, you know, the customers, they basically let their reviews and their sales speak for themselves. They preferred my products because, well, you know, and not each scent was created equal, by the way. I had certain products I sold that people liked more than others. It is what it is. So I anticipate, you know, with anything in this space, we're going to probably see something similar, you know, when we're looking at Scenta's products. So let's take a look real quick. The first product we are going to look at is a USB rechargeable Car Aroma Diffuser. Okay, and this is one of those things that I believe, here we'll zoom in a little bit, clips onto the car vent. And I don't know about you guys, but, well, actually, I've never used a diffuser though. I've never used one that actually has a diffuser. I've used ones that just kind of like, you know, the air blows through and it smells good. So this is kind of interesting. And what I love most about this is it's small, it's compact, it's lightweight. All right. And anybody who hasn't looked at selling FBA products on Amazon, if you've never done that, then maybe you wouldn't know. But like I already know firsthand, diffusers sell incredibly well on Amazon, like year round. They're like a great evergreen product. And this is kind of taking that diffuser. Like when I think of diffuser, I think of tabletop. And I think we're actually going to take a look at a tabletop diffuser in a second. But I like that this is a spin on a typical diffuser. So maybe people that really prefer having them in their houses, they may want one for their car. And I mean, why wouldn't they, right? And this is, it looks slick. Again, compact, lightweight. You assume it smells great. There are samples, by the way. We can get samples from Scenta as long as we pay shipping. All right. So I think the deal is that the samples are free. We just have to pay to get them shipped to us, and then we can, you know, test out the aroma and whatnot, the functionality. You know, does it clip? Does it not? Etc. So you can see here they've got different colors. Looks like white, black. You just put in the oh, look how slick that looks too. The box that it comes in. That's really sharp. So this would probably be easy to market as well to an audience on a website like Amazon, you know, the biggest e-commerce website in the United States. So yeah, so let's take a look. I already pulled it up over here on Amazon, and I'm going to be looking at Jungle Scout here, but I did a keyword search. And just so you guys know too, when you do keyword searches on Amazon, like it's typically not going to be perfect. Like I can look for car air, maybe I'll put car air vent diffuser, and let's see if this makes a difference. Yeah. So what I'm noticing right away is there's actually not a lot of competition as far as diffusers that clip onto the air vent. So yeah, this is actually really promising on second look. I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's actually in direct competition with, you know, this product itself as is. So this could be something that we actually do consider launching here in the US, because I'm not seeing one that looks like it's an actual exact match. Now, we can still kind of data mine these products that are fringe related because they are attempting to accomplish the same thing. You know, like when Amazon ranks these products, it's because people have probably searched for what I typed in before or something similar. Amazon knows like what was clicked, what was purchased, and they are providing results based on previous customer activity. So here we can kind of project that on the high end, we might be looking at something like, you know, $12,000 a month in revenue. And if we're doing 12K a month in revenue and we have, let's just say on the safe side, a 20% profit margin, okay, that would take us to roughly $2,400 a month in profit, which again, that's a very safe projection. Now, when you first launch a product, I never tell you to expect to be profitable. You're going to probably need to run ads. I mean, guarantee need to run ads to, you know, get in front of more customers as quickly as possible, get some sales. Sales teach the algorithm what keywords to associate your listing with. So that's just always what it is. So I don't expect to like launch a product and see profit start to roll in. I think profit's going to roll in 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the line. And after that, when the organic rank is climbing and getting better and better, you start to really see the profit come in. But yeah, this actually looks like I'm excited about this product, guys. I'm not just saying that. This car diffuser, you know, I'm going to definitely research that probably off camera too after this. All right, let's look at this one right here. So this is a electric cool mist air aroma diffuser for tabletop, and it has app control. Okay, so you can use a mobile phone app in order to control the levels of, you know, diffusing. This is something that definitely Marielle likes. She's got a diffuser right next to her bed, and she uses that thing all the time. You know, it's nice for like when we're doing yoga and stuff like that as well. So when I jump on over to Amazon and type in tabletop diffuser with app control, you will notice this time, guys, that there's definitely some similar products that'll help us gauge sales velocity, revenue, etc. that are already on Amazon. So let's see here. Looks like on the high end, whoa, guys, remember how I said that people love diffusers on Amazon? This is doing over 1,000 sales a day and doing 500,000 a month. This diffuser right here, this InnoGear essential oil diffuser. So that is absurd. And this one's doing, whoa, but beneath it, this one's doing 1.6 million a month. Guys, I wasn't lying when I said people love their diffusers. Okay, so this is going to be definitely like I would consider a validated niche. However, you know, there's going to be some tough competition along the way. When you've got people that, you know, launched their product in 2015 doing 500,000 a month, you know, it is what it is. Although take note, guys, like this product right here was launched 3 years ago in 2019 and they're doing 1.6 million a month. Okay, so in 2019, if you said, hey, I want to launch a diffuser, I would have said the same thing. Hey, it's an uphill fight. There's a lot of competition, but these guys didn't back down. They adhered to the best practices on Amazon, and they're doing 1.6 mil a month, guys. So, you know, consider that however you want to. You know what I mean? There's always going to be some competition, but the upside, if it's there, and you really adhere to all the best practices, and you play the game, you understand how to succeed on Amazon. That could be you. You know, but you also need a lot of capital to keep those orders in stock. All right, the next one we're looking at is an electric wholesale, really right here, nebulizing diffuser wall plug. Okay, the product itself looks pretty slick. It looks kind of like a futuristic diffuser that plugs into the wall. So I actually have one just like over here. I know it's off camera, but I've got one over there that my mom gave me for Christmas. Shout out to my mom. And let's see here. I already searched for it on Amazon here, and again, it's getting a lot of like. It's indexing a lot of those other diffusers that we just saw on the previous search. This is one of the downsides of Amazon, you know, in general. Like I said, their algorithm is trying to put in front of us what they think is most relevant based on previous customers doing a search, find, buy. So when people were searching for wall plug diffusers, apparently people were still buying the tabletop diffusers, which is why we're seeing them. This one right here, though, is a plug-in diffuser that looks very similar here. Similar enough in that it's accomplishing the same thing. It's doing about 8 sales a day, 330 sales a month, bringing in $21,000 in revenue each month. So if we do 21,000 times 20% profit, let's say, that's $4,200 a month. So definitely promising there as well. All right, one more product to take a look at. So this is a basically another car diffuser, but instead of going on the clip, it goes in the cup holder. Okay, so that's actually a really cool concept. And it looks really nice. I mean, they've done a great job with it reminds me of Apple. You know how Apple products do they spend so much time making the outer appearance of their products look really nice, even though it really doesn't make any difference when it comes to the functionality of their products, right? Like the iPhone could look ugly, but as long as the phone does the same thing software-wise, right? That's all that should matter. Yet they knew to pay more attention to the look, the feel, make it look slick, you know, make you feel proud to own it. And you can also charge a premium when you do that, even though, again, it doesn't actually matter when it comes to like why we use the product. It looks like, you know, Scenta's doing a great job with how they market their products because their outward appearance looks so sharp. When you combine that with the fact that, you know, they're already extremely successful as like partnering with big brands because their scent technology works so well, you know, this definitely got me excited to work with them. So as far as like a car diffuser goes, and I put car diffuser cup holder as my search terms there. So I'm hoping cup holder helps filter out some of the other products and give us a better realistic insight into what we're selling here. All right, let's see the first one here. InnoGear USB car diffuser. So they're charging $18 for the product. They have 2,400 ratings. So one thing you could do is actually go down to the ratings here and check out like the 1-star reviews. You know what I mean? See what people don't like about it. Okay. Check out the 2-star reviews, etc. So it looks like, you know, there's always going to be some 1-star reviews for anything electronic. Like it looks like these people stopped working after 2 days, didn't put out enough scent to notice in the car, worked for a week, then didn't power. Okay, so I mean, a lot of the same stuff, but I guess one thing that you may want to, if you're going to consider actually sourcing a product like this, you know, like this one right here, like the review that said it didn't put out enough of a scent to notice in the car. So maybe reach out to the supplier. You know, obviously you got to order a sample, but ask them, hey, like, can we control the various levels of the scent being pumped out by the diffuser? Like, can we put it on low, medium, high? Do we have the ability to control that, something like that? That'd be something worth looking into, just based on the reviews we just read, you know, from one of the best sellers, if not the best seller in the category. We know that customers are buying it based on the sales projection here, doing roughly 14 sales a day, 650 a month, 13,000 in monthly revenue. So again, that's gonna be like a little over $2,000 in profit a month at 20%. By the way, at 20%, right? So you may be able to get as high as 25, 30%. I've sold product as high as 40% profit margin, but those were like bundled products. So that would be like me saying, hey, if I can sell one for $19.99, what if I sell a pack of two for $35? And it may sound counterintuitive, like how does that work where you make more money? But it all depends, really. You know what I mean? If you can make it work. Like, I'm not saying it will work here, but I'm saying I've been able to make things like that work in the past where it actually did work out to be like increase my profit margin by as much as like 10% just by bundling. So again, worth considering, guys. But ultimately, like there's a lot to like about the product line of what is available from Scenta, and they've also got even more products. We just took a quick glance at like 4 of the most popular ones here. But hey, like I said, off camera, after I wrap this video, I'm gonna take another harder look at, honestly, of these, because I'm kind of excited to see what's going on here. I'm gonna go off of Amazon as well. I'm not just looking at Amazon as far as like if I'm gonna invest in launching a product like this, like I want to know kind of full scope, full spectrum, what my competition looks like. Amazon's just great because with tools like Jungle Scout, we can, you know, again, kind of get realistic projections of sales velocity, you know, on a daily, monthly time frame. I'm also, of course, going to like actually go to the product itself and, well, to a similar product, I guess, and look at the BSR history, you know, using the Helium 10 free Chrome extension, which should load in. I don't know why it's not loading in right now, but I'm going to look at the BSR history and check for like seasonality, spikes in sales, drop off in sales. I anticipate this would be a good evergreen. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to drop links in the description to pretty much everything relevant that I showed on this video in case you want to check it out for yourself. Thank you for watching till the end. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video.